Hi, Veronica. How's it going today?
Hi, Ivan. It's doing great. Thank you for asking. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, thank you. So let's begin. So, Veronica, tell me, can you tell me about your experience teaching online?
Of course. I have around 5 years teaching online.
Nice.
When I decided to do the movement from going to a school to try out the online teaching, it was amazing. Why? Because it involves so many different techniques that you don't usually use in a classroom.
Definitely.
So I just fell in love with online teaching.
No, definitely. And like you said, yeah, online teaching, you use a lot of different techniques. In class, I feel well, it's sometimes just a little easier because you're actually there. But online, you have to create ways to keep the students engaged because,
Yes.
I mean, you're still countries away, you know?
Yes, I totally agree with that. And in my previous schools, I would handle children that spoke Spanish. So I speak Spanish too. So it was way easier to just translate and make sure that they understood what I was saying. But now online, it's using TPR,
Right.
visual aids, any type of props that will help me
Definitely.
make sure that the student understands.
So, how many years of on site teaching experience do you have?
Also, around 5 years. I thought it was around 8. I guess I wanted to feel a little bit younger, but no, it's almost 10 years.
Wow,
5 years
nice.
on site and almost 5 online.
Online. That's awesome. Great. Okay. So, what teaching platforms are you currently teaching on online
Currently, I am only teaching with 5-1 Talk.
with Five on Talk? Okay,
Yes.
great. So, tell me, what are the things that you like the most about teaching online with Five One Talk?
What I like is it was a different challenge, obviously, and because there is a way to communicate with the students with doing activities on the page. If there is something that needs to be communicated via text, we have a chat that does the live translation, which is very helpful. But also that the system is very user friendly. I believe that is very, very important.
Great.
And talking about the students, will just being able to teach students from a country that is 13, 14 hours
Of
ahead of
course.
me is just awesome.
Here with iTutor, it is a little different when it comes to teaching. We don't have the translator or anything like that. We like to promote an English only environment. So, even if someone does speak Chinese or anything like that, we actually don't encourage for people to speak Chinese or the teachers, the consultants to write Chinese. We want, to challenge our students to, speak English and whatnot. So that's one thing that we do differ from other schools, that we try to keep it English only. I know sometimes it's a little difficult for the children to understand and stuff, but like you said, you have techniques like TPR, visual aids that will make it more interesting for the students to grasp what you're teaching.
Yes, I totally agree. And that sounds very interesting. It's a new challenge that I'm more than willing to take to accept.
Awesome.
So I think that is very cool what you guys do.
So tell me now, what is one thing that you don't like about the 5-1 Talk teaching platform?
I really can't say it's the 5-1 Talk platform. I just believe it's technology in general. Teaching online, you need your platform, and there with technology always comes bugs and system issues. So that is an ongoing process that I believe any type of technology that you
Of course.
use will have that challenge. But outside of that, as long as you have support to assist you, and it's also important that you can multitask, that if you
Yes.
are having issues, that you are able to still be engaged with the student and on the side asking for
Definitely.
help.
No, completely agree. Completely agree. And one thing about what's great about here with iTutor Group, during your classes, if you have any issues with tech, we actually our IT team is on, live at the same time. So if you have any issues at the moment, you get assistance at the moment in classroom, whether it be in a group class or whether it be a one-on-one class. So that's the great thing about our tech support, that they are live to ready to go whenever a teacher is in class. So that's,
Okay.
you'll have a lot of help there.
That is amazing because yes, I guess I can think about one little downside. We do have like a specific schedule for support. So yes, it's challenging when support is not available. So great. It's a great thing to hear that we would have support regardless of
Definitely.
the time.
Of course. No, and that's one thing that we do have. So you will always have support, and we also have a chat where you could talk to, payroll or anything with any issues that may arise. So that's a good thing about us as well. So now tell me, what's your flexibility when it comes to working with iTutor Group?
Well, my schedule is very flexible. If I can be honest with you, if there was a way to decide, but this is for a personal reason, I would love to work afternoons, evenings, nights. It really doesn't matter because I have a 9-year-old son.
Okay,
So that's one of the reasons or main reasons I joined the online teaching, to spend more time with him or not have him in daycare. So
definitely.
that would be a preference, but I am not saying I would not be open to have any schedule you guys want.
Of course, no, but that's good. Especially we're very flexible here at iTutor. We're actually open 24/7. So our flexibility is very open. And, I do see here that you're North American, you're American. So
Yes.
the time difference honestly really helps. So our peak hours will actually be your afternoon. So I think it will work out
So,
perfectly,
yes, actually.
And not only that, like I said, we're open 24/7. The only thing that we do require is that you do commit to 10 peak hours a week, and 4 of those hours should be in the weekend. Do you have any issues with that?
Not at all.
Perfect. Okay, so now talking about the actual classes, what would you do if you have a child student, a junior student, having a hard time focusing on the material you are teaching?
Oh, well, that happens a lot. Well, sometimes. What I do is I recur to visual aids that usually brings back the attention of the student. And also, depending on the age, I already know, and because I have a son, that they like a certain cartoon or different characters where I can just maybe show them just a glance and it focuses their attention.
Yeah.
Or something even as simple as a quick game of rock, paper, scissors. It takes me 20 seconds, and they feel that you are the personal interest in them to play a game. It just, after that, that's a miracle worker, Ivan, I can tell you. You play a little game with them, and well, right?
And they
You
will
play a
love
little
you.
game, and then you can just say, "So let's continue with class," and
True.
their attention is there.
Completely agree. Completely agree. Awesome. So now, what if it was an adult student having a difficult time understanding the vocabulary you're introducing?
I would also maybe not play tic tac toe, right, or rock paper scissors,
I
depending
love
on the
tic tac
adult.
toe and rock paper
Yeah, I
scissors.
guess you learn to read the students
You do.
from the beginning of the class. So if it's somebody shy, maybe I wouldn't go there. But visual aids in a way that they will not feel that you are talking to them in a condescending way.
Yes.
I tend to review the lessons as much as I can to have handy things that can help me uh, to use it as a visual aid, because I do have flashcards, but sometimes things around your house work.
Yes.
So
I completely agree. I completely agree. And just expand on what you're trying to teach and whatnot.
yes,
Definitely. Awesome. So great. So now tell me, you're American, right?
yes.
Okay. And what is your highest degree of education?
I have a bachelor's degree in psychology, Ivan.
Nice. That really comes in handy with children.
Yes, it does.
How about how about any teaching certificates? TESOL, TEFL, CELTA,
I have the TEFL.
TEFL. Great.
Yes.
Awesome. So, you do meet all the requirements. You have experience. You're definitely qualified. And I love, your attitude and the way you express yourself. I think the children will love you. And that's why you've been doing it for 5 years, because you're a great teacher. So that's awesome.
Well,
Um,
thank you.
the next step for this, I will be submitting over the video of your interview over to my superiors. They should be contacting you via email within 1 or 2 days. Sometimes the emails can be routed to your spam, so keep an eye out for your spam as well. But other than that, Veronica, do you have any questions for me?
No, I just want to thank you for this opportunity, Ivan. You've made me feel so comfortable, and I'm looking forward in working with you, Ivan.
Awesome, great. Well, if you have any questions, anything arouses, feel free to contact me at any time.
Thank you.
Awesome. Well, thank you. Have a wonderful day.
You too, Ivan.
Bye.
Goodbye.